Definition of investment. Thus, investment may be defined as a commitment of funds made in the expectation of some positive rate of return. Since the return is expected to realize in future, there is a possibility that the return actually realized is lower than the return expected to be realized. This possibility of variation in the actual return is known as investment risk. Thus, every investment involves return and risk. F. Amling defines investment as a purchase of financial asset that produces a yield that is proportionate to the risk assumed over some future investment period. Meaning of investment. The income that a person receives may be used for purchasing goods and services that he currently requires, or it may be saved for purchasing goods and services that he may require in the future. In other words, income can be what he spent for current consumption. Savings are generated when a person or an organization abstain from present consumption for a future use. The person saving a part of his income tries to find out the temporary repository for his savings until they are required to finance his future expenditure. This results in investment. Investment is an activity that is engaged in by people who are in saving. That is, investments are made from savings, or in another words, people invest their savings. But all the savers are not investors. Investment in is an activity which is different from savings. Let us see what is meant by investment. It may mean many things to many persons. If one person has advanced some money to another, he may consider his loans as an investment. He expects to get back the money along with interest at the future date. Another person may have purchased 1 kilogram of gold for the purpose of price appreciation and may consider it is an investment. Types or kinds of investment. First one is autonomous investment. Investment which does not change with the change in the income level is called as autonomous or government investment. Autonomous investment remains constant irrespective of income level, which means even if the income is low, the autonomous investment remains the same. It refers to the investment made on houses, roads, public building and other part of infrastructure. The government normally makes such type of investment. Second one is induced investment. Investment which changes with the change in the income level is called as induced investment. Induced investment is positively related to the income level. That is, a high level of income entrepreneurs are induced to invest more and vice versa. At a high level of income consumption, expenditure increases. This leads to an increase in the investment of capital goods on order to produce more consumer goods. Third type is financial investment. Investment made in buying financial instruments such as new shares, bonds, securities, etc. is considered as a financial investment. However, the money used for purchasing existing financial instruments such as old bonds, old shares, etc. cannot be considered as a financial investment. It is a mere transfer of a financial asset from one individual to another. In financial investment, money invested for buying a new shares and bonds as well as debentures have a positive impact on employment level, production and economic growth. Fourth one is real investment. Investment made in a new plant and equipment construction of a public utilities like schools, roads and railways, etc. is considered as real investment. Real investment in a new machine, tools, plants and equipments purchased, factory building, etc. increased employment, production and economic growth of the nation. Thus, real investment has a direct impact on employment generation, economic growth, etc. Fifth one is planned investment. Investment made with a plan in several sectors of the economy with specific objectives is called as planned or intended investment. Planned investment can also be called as intended investment because an investor, while making investment, make a concrete plan of his investment. Sixth type is unplanned investment. Investment done without any planning is called as unplanned or unintended investment. In unplanned type of investment, investors make investment randomly without making any concrete plans. Hence, it can also be called as unintended investment. Under this type of investment, the investors may not consider the specific objectives while making an investment decision. Seventh one is gross investment. A gross investment means the total amount of money spent for creation of new capital assets like plant and machinery, factory building, etc. It is a total expenditure made on new capital asset in a period. Eighth type is net investment. Net investment is a gross investment less capital consumption during a period of time, usually a year. It must be noted that a part of the investment is meant for depreciation of the capital asset or for replacing a worn out capital asset. Hence, it may be deducted to arrive at a net investment.